Alright, today we're going to talk about translations. Before we get into that, we're going to back up just a little bit and talk about transformations. Because a translation is a type of transformation, and a transformation is a change in size, position, or shape of a geometric figure. Since this is geometry, I left that part off. But transformation is just a change. We can change the size of something, we can change where it's located, we can change how it's oriented. We're just going to make a change to that figure. And isometry is when the image and pre-image are congruent. So whatever we do to that object, if the object remains congruent to the original, then it's an isometry. So there are two other terms I said there of image and pre-image. And I don't really like the term pre-image. I like the term object and then image. And the reason I like that is because I think of a picture. You take a picture of an apple. So we've got our apple here. So that's our object. We take a picture of it. It's now on our phone as an image. Right? So the object and the image are different. The object is the physical thing. The image is what we created. So the same concept here of taking a picture of something. So the object is what we took the picture of. The picture is the image. Alright, so let's get into translation. And what a translation is just a slide. We're going to move the object somewhere. And we're going to move along the x-axis and we're going to move along the y-axis. So I have a translation rule here, and this is how they're always going to be written. So we start with x comma y, so that's the original, that's what we start with, our x and our y value. Then we have the arrow, that means translated. And then we have the rule of x plus 3, y minus 2. So I'm going to take each of these points, let's call it A, B, C. And I'm going to translate it 3 along my x-axis and down 2 on my y-axis. So what you can think of, right equals positive, left equals negative, up equals positive, and down equals negative. So I'm going to go, I have plus 3, so I'm going to go right 3. So I'll start with B here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to the right. And then I got minus 2, so I'm going to go down 2. And there's going to be my B prime. And we put a little apostrophe that indicates the prime. So I can do that with my other 3. So C, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to the right. Oh, I messed up my B there. I moved it. There we go. B prime. So C prime, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, down 1, 2. So now I got C prime, and A, 1, 2, 3, down 1, 2. So right there, and I have A prime. Drawing my triangle, and you can tell that those are congruent, so that is an isometry. Alright, so now I'm giving you two shapes. I got my original object, W, X, Y, and Z. Oh, I switched my labels here, hold on. So, and we know that the one on the lower right is the original because the one on the upper left has those prime symbols. So we're going to figure out what we need to do to move that object to where it is. So translation rule, like I said, is always going to start out the same. X comma Y is translated to, and then I'm always going to have an X, I'm going to do something to it, and a Y, I'm going to do something to it. And sometimes that something is plus or minus, or plus 0 or something, but you're always going to have those elements I have right there. You're always going to have. So what you need to do here is just pick a point. So I'm going to pick X to X prime. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 up. Remember, up means plus or positive. So I'm adding 4 to my Y. And then to get my X, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. and I'm going left, and left is minus or negative, so x minus 8. So if I wanted to do any other point, so let's just check our rule, and let's say we did z down here. So I'm going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, over 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I get to z prime. So I know my translation rule there is correct. And you could be asked to go the other way. So let's say we wanted to go from w, x, y, and z prime to w, x, y, z. So we're going to go backwards. So we have x comma y translated to, and then our rule is just going to be the opposite. So instead of minus 8, we're going to do x plus 8, and instead of plus 4, we're going to do y minus 4. So if you have to go backwards, all you're changing is your addition and subtraction to its opposites.